Hey there, this is my Triumph GT6 transmission. This is a 69 with an overdrive unit. I'm just taking a quick video to show what I've been doing and to hopefully get some input on what is wrong with this, because this is the first time I've actually ever done transmission. So I've gotten it out of the car and I'm slowly trying to take it apart. Before I get too far though, I want to take a look at some of the stuff as it is right now. So I've taken the drive box or gearbox out, and I got to figure out how to get the main bearings out and the main shafts out. I've already taken the counter shaft out, or at least one of them, so that's out, but the gear's still in here and they're turning. It doesn't actually make any noise when the gear levers are not too much noise when the gear lever's out. The big issue that I've noticed so far is that there's an awful lot of play here, like the whole thing moves. Most of that movement though is in the first and second synchro hub, so I've already bought the rebuild kit for that, so that definitely looks like it needs to get done. I'm also I wonder if the synchro hubs themselves are in decent shape. They look pretty beat up, and I'm also hoping that people might be able to tell me if my gears look like they're in okay shape. I've been looking at them, and for the most part they seem to be in pretty good shape. There's no real major gouges in them or anything, or chips missing. So again, I'm not 100% sure what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for advice on what that might be. Just to some of the other parts that I have out. Here's the lay shaft or the counter shaft or whatever it's called. I noticed that it's got some scoring on it, and so I don't know what the tolerances are, but I'm assuming these need to be replaced if they've got too much wear. So that looks like a worn part, but we'll see. I'll do a little more research on that. This is the overdrive unit, and it was non-operational when I took it off, so I'm just slowly trying to clean it up a little bit. There was a lot of oil leakage out of the bottom, so I got to take out all the filters on the side cover plates here and make sure all the stuff inside is cleaned up. I started cleaning out some of the internal channels here, and there was just a ton of sludge that I took out of that bottom channel. So I'm assuming there's a lot of other gunk in there that need to be cleaned up, but I don't know how deep I'll go on this. The gear shifter, this is another area of concern. I noticed on the top, you can see where the brass is. I don't know if these are wear parts, but there's like serious gouges in here. Try and get it better. You can see it's all the way up to the top there, and this one not as much. So I don't know what to look for, and it's on both sides. So I don't know what the wear on this part might imply for in here and what I should be checking for, but assuming that this wear in here is bad, I'm trying to figure out what I should look to replace. We've got this gear drive. Again, got to figure out what to do with this, but I think it's pretty, the bearings or whatever they're rolling on seem pretty good. And then the prop shaft connection, I'm trying to get the gear drive out, so I've loosened up all that stuff and Haven't been able to pry out the speedo drive yet, but I will figure that out. And then I want to clean up this bell housing, so got to figure out how to get all of this good stuff out. I don't even know what the hell it is, but yeah, I tried to take this nut off, and there's a cotter pin at the top there, and unfortunately you can see it in the middle, but I've sheared it off on both sides, so that's gonna be a challenge to get out. The other thing that I wanted to ask was, is there anything that I should be doing to check for like tolerances or play like latitude, longitude? Same thing with this gearbox. Obviously, without the lay shaft in there, it's moving a lot, but it feels like there's a lot of free play on either side. So trying to figure out what to do there. Anyways, any thoughts would be greatly appreciated. Thanks.